Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome back to my 1985 season replay in Season Ticket Baseball. I apologize for the technical difficulties I was having earlier. I was having a bit of a difficult time getting my microphone to work, the normal clip microphone that I wear, but it seems like I've got everything working now on that front. So this one does not want to charge for some reason. That's the other microphone. It comes with two in the set, but looks like the other one decided it's not going to work for me. So but at least we got everything working now. Anyway, we are on June 2nd, 1985 in the season, and we are at Memorial Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland for a matchup in the American League, as we will have the Oakland Athletics coming to town to take on the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles historically blew the Athletics out of this water by a final score of 10-1. But we'll see what Season Ticket has to say about that once we get into this one. Just tapping into the standings. The Orioles come into this game second from last in the American League East. In a pretty strong American League East. The Orioles, though, are 19-27. They are 15 games behind the Yankees for first place. Whereas the Oakland Athletics are in the basement of the dumpster fire division of 1985, aka the AL West. They are in last place at 13-34. Seems like it's been a pretty hard fall for the Athletics from 1991 making the World Series to 1985, now waiting for the next replay. But we'll see what Season Ticket has to say about both these teams' chances tonight. Probably nothing good, but we're all set for this one, so let's jump right into it. Starting pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles tonight is Scott McGregor. 14-14 with a 4.81 ERA. 204 innings pitched, 86 strikeouts, 65 walks, and 34 home runs in 85. And while the rest of the Orioles get loose behind him, we will take our first look at Oakland's starting lineup tonight. Leading off, we've got Steve Henderson in left field, Carney Lansford at third base, Mike Davis in right field, Dave Kingman is your designated hitter, Dusty Baker's at first base, Dwayne Murphy's in center field, Mike Heath is catching, Rob Piccolo is at second base, and Alfredo Griffin is at shortstop. That is the lineup that McGregor is charged with keeping in check tonight. And leading off this game for the Athletics tonight is Steve Henderson. 301 average, 3 home runs, 31 RBIs in 85. Tonight, we will be using orange, white, and black dice as the Orioles are the home team. And as usual, I will see you guys at the bottom of the first. McGregor will look in and get the sign from Rayford. He will set. Here's the windup. And now we go to the same place that every other game starts in this 1985 replay. That is with the first pitch. Then we will start off with a 473. That'll be Henderson against the lefty. And Henderson's going to get the game started with a base hit, and we are underway here at Memorial Stadium. The infield will move to double play depth right away as Carney Lansford now steps into the batter's box. 277 average, 13 home runs, 46 RBIs in 85. McGregor will get the sign from Rayford. He will set. Here comes the pitch. On a 187. 187 is going to be a bloop single, as the Athletics are suddenly firing on all cylinders here in the top of the first. Fans at Memorial Stadium are getting nervous already. Batter now is Mike Davis. 287 average, 24 home runs, 82 RBIs in 85. Fans at Memorial Stadium hoping for a big-time pitch. McGregor will get the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 326. And a 326, Davis is going to get frozen by a changeup for strike 3, out number 1. Dave Kingman now stepping into the batter's box for Oakland. 238 average, 30 home runs, 91 RBI in 85. McGregor will get the sign from Rayford. He will set. Here comes the pitch. on a 279. McGregor against a righty with a 279. Uh-oh. Kingman thinks he's got a hold of one. That one is deep to left field. Kingman has got a power of a 9. Do the A's get the lead here with one swing of the bat? Deep to left field with a power of a 9. 10 does not seem likely to get it, but no, that will be enough for a double. Henderson will score. Lansford with a speed of 2, potentially challenging the left fielder's arm. Left fielder is Dwyer. He's got a 3 arm. They're not going to challenge that. Lansford will end up at third. Kingman at second. But Oakland will strike first, as that is 1-0 for Oakland. Stadium groans. Ugh. The infield has to play in. Dusty Baker is the batter now for Oakland. 268 average, 14 home runs, 52 RBIs in 85. Lansford is going on contact. McGregor will get the sign from Rayford. He will set. Here comes the pitch. That's a 696. That sounds like trouble. 696, never mind. Well, it still is kind of trouble because now that is going to be a walk for Baker, and the bases are full of Athletics as the Orioles find themselves in a dangerous situation already here in the top of the first. Leading off for the Athletics, or continuing the inning, is Dwayne Murphy. 233 average, 20 home runs, and 59 RBI in 85. McGregor will get the sign from Rayford. Fans at Memorial Stadium, very nervous, hoping for a big-time pitch. McGregor will set, and he will pitch. That is a 673. That'll send us back to Memorial Stadium once again. And a 673 is going to be grounded right back to the pitcher. I need to see if that changes with the infield in. It seems likely to. And let's see, 1-3, runner is going on contact. So the throw from the pitcher is coming to the plate. He's got an arm of a 2. Lansford's got a speed of a 2. Does Lansford score? Just barely, but Lansford will come in to score on an infield single. The throw goes to the plate. But it won't get there in time, as Lansford will score. And the A's now have a 2-0 lead. Stadium groans. Ugh. And the A's come out swinging here in the top of the first. Here's Mike Heath. 250 average, 13 home runs, 55 RBI in 85. Heath looking at McGregor, looking at a full load of Athletics. He will get the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is going to be a 505, which will be a rare play with the bases full of Athletics. Bases loaded, first and second, less than 2 out. There we go. And let's see what we get for a rare play. That is a 179. 179 says, ball is hit to center field. Getting to that one is going to be... That'll be Lynn getting to that one for 2 outs. He can try to double up R2 by challenging their speed. So center fielder for the Orioles is Lynn. He's got an arm of a 5, challenging Baker's speed of 3. He's going to try to double him up. Lynn with an arm of 5 needs to be to 13. No, Baker will get back safely. 2 outs in the inning, though. And Rob Piccolo now steps into the batter's box. 275 average, 1 home run, and 8 RBI in 85. McGregor will watch me drop a die, and then he'll get the sign from Rayford. Fans at Memorial Stadium hoping the Orioles can limit the damage. McGregor will set, and he will pitch. 248. That'll be coming against a righty. 248 is going to be against a righty. That'll be a fly ball into right field. Getting under that one is going to be Lacey. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. 2 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits and a walk. Score is now Oakland 2, Baltimore coming to bat. Stop into checking with chat real quick. All quiet there. I'm just going to check my email because I did see a reply. Bear with me for a second. I'm just about done with this. Okay. All right, now we're all good to go. Starting pitcher for the Oakland Athletics tonight is Mike Warren. 1-4 with a 6.61 ERA. 49 innings pitched, 48 strikeouts, 38 walks, and 13 RBI in 85. While the rest of the Athletics get loose behind him, we will take our first look at the Orioles starting lineup. The A's left them loaded in the top of the first. The Orioles need to do something here. Leading off, we've got Lee Lacey in right field. Jim Dwyer's in left field. Cal Ripken's at shortstop. Eddie Murray's at first base. Fred Lynn is in center field. Larry Sheets is on DH detail. Wayne Gross is at third base. Len Sakata is at second base. And Floyd Rayford is catching tonight. And that's the lineup that Mike Warren is charged with keeping in check tonight. Make sure we've got room here on the tableau layout. We're all clear there. And leading off for the Orioles, we've got Lee Lacey. 293 average, 9 home runs, 48 RBI in 85. Warren will get the sign from Heath. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 491, that'll be Lacey against a righty. 491. Lacey's going to swing through the high heat for strike 3, and that is out number 1. And stepping into the batter's box now for the Orioles is Jim Dwyer. 249 average, 7 home runs, 36 RBIs in 85. Warren will get the sign from Heath. He will set, and here comes the pitch. Into a 227. That'll be Warren against the lefty. And a 227 is going to be a fly ball into right field. Davis will get under that one with no problem. He will make the catch, and that'll be out number 2. And Cal Ripken steps into the batter's box. 282 average, 26 home runs, and 110 RBI in 85. Warren will get the sign from Heath. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 165, and a 165 is going to be a 2-out walk, and Ripken will find himself on with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. And Eddie Murray now steps into the batter's box. 297 average, 31 home runs, 124 RBI in 85. Warren gets the sign from Heath. He will set. Here's the pitch. That is a 647, which will turn into a 657 because of the home team batting, and that'll be a ground ball over to third. Lansford will grab that one. He will throw that across the horn to first. and that will retire the side. Nothing across except for the walk for the Orioles. Score is now 2-0 Oakland after 1. Stopping in with chat, and I'll check my email as well. Okay, looks like everything is all quiet there. I'll try to leave the timers open as we get set for the top of the second here. And leading off, we've got Alfredo Griffin. We already got the bottom of the Oakland order coming up. 270 average, 2 home runs, 64 RBI in 85. McGregor will get the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 201. And a 201 is going to be a 401 against a switch. Actually, against a switch right is going to be a 401. And a 401 against the lefty is going to be, Griffin's going to line that one over to first. That ball will slam into Gross's glove almost in self-defense. But either way, that'll be 1 out. Here's Henderson back to the plate again already. Henderson led off the game with a single and scored the first run of the game. McGregor will get the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 604, and a 604 is going to be a ground ball over to second. Grabbing that one for the Orioles is going to be Sakata. He will make the play for out number 2. Two outs, and here's Lansford. Lansford is 1 for 1, also with a single, and he scored a run. McGregor will get the sign from Rayford. He will set. Here comes the pitch. Into a 530. That'll be hit over to first base where Murray's waiting for it. And that'll be an easy ground ball right at him. He will take that to the bag himself. He'll wave McGregor off, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Athletics in the top of the second. Okay, looks like we got everything pretty well settled down here. Right, just keeping an eye on things on my end. As leading off the bottom of the second for the Orioles, we have Fred Lynn. 263 average, 23 home runs, 68 RBI in 85. Warren will get the sign from Heath. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. As the black die goes falling on me, I didn't hear where... Oh, I see it. All right, that is a 686, which will turn into a 696, and that'll put Lynn on with a leadoff walk. As the infield will move to double play depth, and Larry Sheets now stepping into the batter's box. 262 average, 17 home runs, 50 RBI in 85. The infield at double play depth. The Orioles are going to try are they going to try the hit and run, or are they going to try the bunt? Actually, Sheets has got really good power. They're going to call both of those off. Sheets is going to swing away. Warren will get the sign from Heath. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 443. That'll be Sheets against a righty. 443 is going to be grounded right in front of the plate. That will be Heath picking that one up. The only play he will have will be over to first. Lynn will make second on the play. The infield will stay at double play depth, as the batter now is Wayne Gross. 235 average, 11 home runs, and 18 RBIs in 85. Warren will get the sign from Heath. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 461. That'll be Gross against a righty. 461 is going to be a fly ball into left field. Getting under that one will be Henderson. He will make the catch for out number 2. As for Lynn, he's got a speed of 4. Left fielder is Henderson with an arm of a 5. They are not going to challenge his arm, so that'll be 2 outs in the inning. The Orioles were thinking about it, but no, that's a pretty good arm out in center field, out in left field, so they're going to have him sit there. Len Cicada now steps into the batter's box. 227 average, 3 home runs, 6 RBI in 85. Warren will get the sign from Heath. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 208. That'll be a 408 against a righty. And then a 408 is going to be a ground ball over to second base. Grabbing that one for the A's is going to be Piccolo. He will throw that over to first, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except for the walk. Score remains 2-0 Oakland after as many innings. Got a little bit of a late start tonight, but I don't think it's too bad. We should be able to make up ground pretty easily here tonight. Just going to grab an email check real quick. I'm also keeping an eye on my... I'm more keeping an eye on my laundry timer tonight. Leading off the top of the third now, once I remember to change the scoreboard, is Davis. Davis tonight is 0 for 1. He struck out looking his first time up. McGregor will get the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. Into a 420. That'll be Davis against the lefty with a 420, and that'll be a ground ball over to second. Cicada waiting for that one. He will make the play over to first, out number 1. Kingman now the batter. Kingman had a double his first time up. He drove in 2 runs on that. McGregor gets the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 272, McGregor against the righty. 272. Uh-oh. Kingman thinks he's got a hold of one. That one is deep to center field, and Kingman's got a power of a 9. He couldn't hit it out in this same situation last time he was up. Does he get a hold of it this time? Let's see. 22 should easily be a... No! I was about to say 22 should easily be a home run, but no. He's going to get under that one just enough and lift it into left field. Coming under that one is Dwyer. He will make the play for out number 2. Kingman couldn't believe he got under that one just enough. But Dwyer will just barely have room. He'll be back to the track and close to the wall, but he'll have room to get that one for out number 2. And here's Baker. Baker had a walk his first time up. McGregor will get the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 423, that'll be Baker against the lefty, and he's going to work a 2-out walk out of the at-bat. Baker, with a good eye, finds himself on first once again. And here's Murphy. Murphy tonight is 1 for 1 with an infield single. Baker edging off of first, but he's not going anywhere. McGregor will get the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 308. And Murphy's going to get frozen by a curveball for strike 3. That will retire the side. Nothing across except for the walk for the A's as we get set for the bottom of the third. Stadium cheers. Yay! As the Orioles stay in this game. All right. And leading off the bottom of the third for the Orioles, we have the bottom of the order as Floyd Rayford steps into the batter's box. 306 average, 18 home runs, 48 RBI in 85. Warren will get the sign from Heath. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 178. And a 178 is going to be a leadoff walk, and Rayford will be on. The infield will go to double play depth, and here's Lacey coming up. Lacey tonight is 0 for 1. He struck out. The Orioles are going to try a hit and run here, see if they can get something going on here. So Warren will get the sign from Lacey, or not from Lacey, from Heath. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That'll be a 374. And a 374, I believe that changes with that'll be a ground ball over to third. Rayford too close to second to make the play on him. So that'll be Lansford who grabs that one. He can only throw it over to first, and that'll be out number 1. As the Orioles will get away from the double play. And here's Dwyer. Dwyer tonight is 0 for 1. He flew out his first time up. Warren will get the sign from Heath. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 170, and a 170 is going to be another walk. As Warren this time loses control of the slider, and that'll be ball 4, and the double play is now back on the table for the A's. Ripken now is the batter. Ripken tonight has a walk. Fans at Memorial Stadium are loud, hoping the Orioles can do something with this. Warren will get the sign from Heath. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 659, which will turn into a 669, and that'll be a ground ball over to first. Picking that one up is going to be Baker. He will make the play, throw it over to Warren, out number 2. Runners all move up, though. Second and third with 2 outs, and here's Murray. Murray tonight is 0 for 1. Warren will get the sign from Heath. Fans at Memorial Stadium are loud, hoping for a big-time hit. Warren will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 672, which will turn into a 682, and that's going to be a base hit into center field, and the Orioles are going to get on the board. Let's see, Rayford will score. Dwyer will be content at third. Actually, F8 plus or 1B plus might end up with both runs scoring. Let's take a look. Yep, that'll end up with both runs scoring. Murray at first. We're tied at 2. Stadium cheers. Yay! Lynn now the batter. Lynn tonight has a walk. Warren gets the sign from Heath. Fans at Memorial Stadium are loud as they've just managed to tie this game. Warren will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 563. That'll be hit over to shortstop. Shortstop is Griffin, and a 563 will be a ground ball right to him. He'll take that to second himself, and that will retire the side. 2 runs on 2 walks and a hit. We are tied at 2 after 3. Catching up with chat real quick. Okay, looks like I just had my first laundry timer go off, so I will be right back while I deal with that. And we're back. I'll take a quick drink, and then we'll keep rolling. Top of the fourth coming up, and we'll see the bottom of the A's order as Heath leads off for the A's. Heath tonight is 0 for 1. McGregor will get the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 325. And Heath's going to swing through the high heat for strike 3, out number 1. And Piccolo now steps into the batter's box. Piccolo is also 0 for 1. McGregor gets the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 304. And Piccolo gets frozen by a curveball for strike 3, out number 2. As that's right on the outside corner, McGregor catches enough of it to get the call. Piccolo can't believe it, but he's headed back to the dugout. And Griffin now stepping into the batter's box. Griffin lined out his first time up. McGregor gets the sign from Rayford. He will set. Here comes the pitch. Into a 567. That'll be hit over to shortstop with Ripken. And a 567 is going to be a base hit into left field. Griffin with a speed of 4. Left fielder is Dwyer with a 3-arm, but they're not going to get greedy. They'll take the single. And Griffin will be on with 2 outs. Henderson now the batter. Henderson is 1 for 2 with a single. Griffin edging off of first. McGregor will get the sign from Rayford. He will set. Here's the pitch. That is a 217. Against a righty at 217 is going to be a ground ball over to third. Getting that one is going to be Gross. He will throw that across the diamond, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except for the single for the Athletics as we head for the bottom of the fourth. Okay. Just checking things out here. All right, and leading off the bottom of the fourth, we have our designated hitter, Sheets. Sheets tonight is 0 for 1. Warren getting the sign from Heath. He will set. Here comes the pitch. With a 286. That'll be against the lefty. Uh-oh. Sheets thinks he's got a hold of one. That one is deep to right field. Sheets with the power of an 8. Does he give the Orioles the lead with one swing of his bat? Let's see. That'll be enough to give the Orioles the lead with a boom! That ball is hit high. That ball is hit deep to right field. Davis going back to the track for that one. Back to the wall. He's out of space, and that ball is going to end up in about the third row. Home run, Larry Sheets. As the Orioles take the lead 3-2. Stadium cheers. Yay! And here's Gross. Gross flew out his first time up. Warren's got to shake that one off. He will get the sign from Heath. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 104, that'll turn into a 304, and Gross gets frozen by the slider on the outside corner for strike 3. That'll be out number 1. And here's Sakata stepping into the batter's box. Sakata grounded out his first time up. Warren gets the sign from Heath. Fans at Memorial Stadium are loud, with the Orioles now holding the lead. Warren will set, and here's the pitch. That'll be a 265. That'll be Sakata or Warren against a righty on a 265. That'll be a fly ball into right field. Davis will get under that one this time. He will make the catch, make it carefully for out number 2. Rayford now the batter. Rayford had a walk his first time up. 3-2 Orioles, bottom of the 4th, 2 outs in the inning. Warren gets the sign from Heath. He will set, and he will pitch. With a 6.06, that'll turn into a 6.16. And Rayford's going to get frozen by a changeup for strike 3. That will retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit, a solo bomb by Larry Sheets, and the Orioles now have a 3-2 lead after 4. Okay. Everything looks good there. Checking on my laundry timer. Okay, looks like we're good there too. So leading off the top of the 5th for the A's, we have Carney Lansford. Lansford tonight is 1 for 2 with a single. McGregor will get the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 4.26. That'll be Lansford against a lefty, and that'll be a ground ball over to second. Sakata waiting for that one. He will fire that over to first for out number 1. Davis now the batter. Davis tonight is 0 for 2. McGregor looking in at Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 121, and that'll be a fly ball into right field. Waiting for that one is Lacey. He will make an easy catch, and that's out number 2. And Kingman now the batter. Kingman is 1 for 2 with a double tonight. McGregor gets the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 2.06, and that'll be a 4.06 against a righty, and a 4.06 is going to be a walk as McGregor loses control of a changeup for ball 4, and Kingman gets on with a 2-out walk. Baker now the batter tonight. Baker has 2 walks tonight. As Kingman leads off of first with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. McGregor gets the sign from Rayford. He will set, and he will pitch. With a 4.77. That sounds like it could be trouble. 4.77. Baker's going to smack that one into left field, and that's going to be a double. Kingman with a speed of 3 against the left fielder's 3 arm. He's going to be content at third as the A's look to tie the game and potentially take the lead here. As Baker gets into that one, and Murphy now the batter. Murphy 1 for 2 tonight. And that's Baker's first official plate appearance tonight. He's got a double. McGregor and fans of Memorial Stadium are loud, hoping McGregor can get the Orioles out of this inning. McGregor will get the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 183, and a 183 is going to be a bloop single, and both runs are going to score. So 1B, so that's what we should end up with. Kingman and Baker will both score. Murphy will go to first. The A's take the lead. Stadium groans. Ugh. There we go. Heath now the batter. Heath tonight is 0 for 2. The A's are doing some damage here with 2 outs. McGregor gets the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. with a 598. That sounds like it could be trouble. That's going to be hit to right field. Right fielder for the Orioles is Lacy. And a 598 is going to be a base hit. And indeed, the Orioles are starting to have some problems here with 2 outs, as the A's are starting to pound on the Orioles here tonight. And here's Piccolo. Piccolo tonight is 0 for 2. We are going to get some activity in the Orioles bullpen as Tippy Martinez. Actually, they've got righty switch righty. They're going to get Tippy Martinez. Actually, righty switch righty. They're going to get Nate Snell warming up in the bullpen, as he's going to get up and start throwing for the Orioles. McGregor will get the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is going to be a 226. McGregor against the righty with a 226. That's going to be a fly ball into right field. Coming under that one is going to be Lacy. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side, but not before the A's send 7 to the plate, score 2 runs off of 3 hits and a walk, and take a 4-3 lead as we get set for the bottom of the 5th. Checking my timer real quick, and yep, looks like my other dryer timer just finished up. So once again, I will be right back. All right, we are back. And leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Orioles is the top of their order, as Lacy now steps into the batter's box. Lacy tonight is 0 for 2. Warren will get the sign from Heath. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 445, that'll be Lacy against a righty, and a 445. Lacy's going to smack that one into left field. He will have at least a double. They may try to challenge the left fielder's arm. Left fielder's Henderson. Actually, yeah. Oh, I got them switched. Henderson is a 5 arm. Yeah, they're actually going to try to challenge that. He's got a speed of 5, so they're going to try to challenge it. Lacey coming around second. He's on his way to third. Can he get there? He needs to beat a 15. Easily. He will slide in there safely at third base with a triple. Stadium cheers. Yay! The infield already going to have to play in on that one. Dwyer now stepping into the batter's box with a chance to tie the game. Dwyer tonight, though, is 0 for 1 with a walk. Warren gets the sign from Heath. He will set with the fans at Memorial Stadium loud, hoping for a big hit. Here's the pitch. With a 527. That'll be the catcher, and that'll be Heath on a 527. And that's going to get by Heath, and this game is going to be tied on a passed ball. Lacey comes in to score, and that will tie the game at 4. Stadium cheers. Yay! More importantly, ball 1, and we'll do it again. So Warren will pitch once again, now with the bases empty. That will be a 383. And Dwyer's going to get on with a base hit of his own. And now the go-ahead run is at first base. The infield will go to double play depth. They would have been playing back instead. And Ripken now is the batter. Ripken is 0 for 1 tonight. Warren will get the sign from Heath. Tie game at 4, bottom of the 5th. Warren will sit. Here's the pitch. That is a 272 against a righty. 272. Uh-oh. Ripken thinks he's got a hold of one. That is hit deep to left field. Ripken has got a power of a 7. Does he give the Orioles the lead with one swing of the bat? Boom! High hit. That ball is hit pretty high. That ball is hit pretty deep to left field. Henderson going back for that one. He's back to the track, back to the wall, and that ball gets into the 4th row. It is gone. Home run, Cal Ripken. The Orioles now take a 6-4 lead. Stadium cheers. Yay! Murray stepping into the batter's box. Murray is 1 for 2. We're going to get some activity in the Oakland bullpen tonight, as warming up for the A's is going to be Bill Kruger. He's going to start to get loose for Oakland in the bullpen. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. Orioles now with a 6-4 lead. Warren will get the sign from Heath. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 264. That'll be against a switch left at 264. Uh-oh. Murray thinks he's got a hold of one. That one is deep to center field. Murray's got a power of 9. Do the Orioles go back-to-back? No! Murray's going to lift that one into center field. He'll get under it, though. Murphy waiting there to make the catch. And that's out number 1. Murray going back to the dugout talking to himself on that one. He got one to hit, but he just got under it. Lynn now is the batter for the Orioles. Lynn tonight is 0 for 1 with a walk. Orioles 6-4 lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Warren will get the sign from Heath. He will set, and he will pitch. With a 499. Uh-oh, that sounds like could be trouble. And uh-oh, Lynn thinks he's got a hold of one now, as that one's deep to right field. Lynn's got a power of a 9. Can he get this one out of here? No! Lynn's going to get under that one. He's going to fly that one into right field. Davis will go back for that one. He'll be back toward the track just before the wall, but he's going to have enough room to make the catch, and that's out number 2. Stadium groans. Ugh. 2 outs in the inning, and the batter now is Sheets. Sheets tonight is 1 for 2 with a solo bomb. The solo bomb that first gave the Orioles the lead. Warren will get the sign from Heath. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 527, that'll be hit to Heath, and a 527 is going to be a passed ball, ball 1. So we'll pitch again with a 208, and that'll turn into a 408 against a lefty. 408 against a righty is going to be a ground ball over to second. Piccolo waiting for that one. He'll make the throw over to first, and that will retire the side. But the Orioles take the lead back. 3 runs on 3 hits, a 2-run blast by Cal Ripken, as the score is now 6-4 Baltimore as after 5. Top of the 6th coming up as Griffin now leading off the inning. Griffin is 1 for 2 tonight. McGregor will get the sign from Rayford. Snell continuing to throw in the Orioles bullpen. McGregor will set, and here comes the pitch. That'll be a 137, and a 137 is going to be a fly ball into right field, where Lacey waits for that one, maybe back toward the track a little bit, but he will either way get that catch made, and that'll be out number 1. And here's Henderson. Henderson tonight is 1 for 3 with a single. McGregor gets the sign from Rayford. He will set, and he will pitch. With a 266, that'll be against a righty. McGregor serving up another one. That one is deep to left field. Henderson with only a power of a 4. Can he muscle this one out to left field? And Henderson is going to help Oakland cut into that lead with a boom! That ball is hit high. That ball is hit deep to left. Dwyer going back for that one. He's back to the wall, and he's not getting that one. That ball is gone. Home run, Steve Henderson. As the A's now cut it to within 1. Stadium groans. Ugh. And here's Lansford. Lansford tonight is 1 for 3 with a single. McGregor has got to shake that one off. That's also his first point of pitcher fatigue. He will get the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 691. That'll turn into a 696 because of fatigue, and that'll be a 1-out. That'll be a 1-out walk. It'll also be the second point of pitcher fatigue against McGregor. The infield will go to double play depth as Davis now the batter. Davis tonight is 0 for 3. Orioles bench telling McGregor, get us out of this inning if you can. Snell is just about ready to come in. McGregor will get the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 550, that'll be hit over to third base. Third baseman is Gross, and a 550 is going to be a ground ball right at him. Gross will get that one. He will fire that over to Sakata at second. Sakata will turn, make the throw to Murray at first. Relay is in time, and that will retire the side. 5-4-3 double play. Stadium cheers. Yay! But the A's do get a run out of the inning on 1 hit and a walk, a solo bomb by Steve Henderson, as the score is now 6-5 Baltimore as we get set for the bottom of the 6th. Okay. All right. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and we're looking at the bottom of the Baltimore order. Gross is the leadoff hitter. Gross is 0 for 2 tonight. Warren will get the sign from Heath. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. With a 538, that's going to be hit over to first base. First baseman for the A's is Baker, and a 538 is going to be a base hit into right field. Gross with an option to challenge the right fielder's speed, or the right fielder's arm. Right fielder is Davis, a 3-arm. Gross is going to be content at first with the leadoff single. And that'll be the first point of pitcher fatigue against Warren. As the infield will go to double play depth for the A's. Sakata now will be the batter. Sakata tonight is 0 for 2. Warren will look in at Heath for the sign. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is going to be a 530. That'll be hit to first base. First base is Baker, and a 530 is going to be a ground ball right at Baker. He will turn, fire that over to Griffin at short. Griffin will fire it right back to Baker, and the relay is going to be in plenty of time as the A's managed to get a huge double play on that one. Stadium groans. Ugh. But that is going to be a 3-6-3 twin killing. 2 outs in the inning, and the A's needed that one badly. And here's Rayford. Rayford tonight is 0 for 1 with a walk. Warren will get the sign from Heath. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 617, that'll turn into a 632, and that's going to be popped up on the infield. Griffin will get under that one at short. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except for the hit for the A's, but it's now 6-5 Oakland after 6. McGregor is going to come out of the game now that Snell is ready to come in for the Orioles. The Orioles are going to go to the bullpen. Coming in to pitch for the Orioles is going to be Nate Snell. 3-2 with a 2.69 ERA. 100 and a third innings pitched, 41 strikeouts, 30 walks, 4 home runs in 85. He will be charged with the middle of Oakland's order, as leading off the top of the 7th will be Kingman. Kingman tonight is 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. Snell will get the sign from Rayford. 6-5 Baltimore here in the top of the 7th. Snell will set, and here's the pitch. That is going to be a 248. Snell against a righty with a 248 is going to be a ground ball right over to third. Picking that one up is going to be Gross. He will make the throw over to first, out number 1. Baker, now the batter. Baker is 1 for 1 with a double and a pair of walks. Snell will get the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That's going to be a 640. That sounds very outish, and that will be a fly ball into center field. Lynn coming in for that one slightly, but he'll make the catch on the run, and that is out number 2. Murphy, now the batter. Murphy tonight is 2 for 3. Snell will get the sign from Rayford. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That will be a 276 against the lefty with a 276. There's going to be a fly ball into left field. Getting under that one in left field is going to be Dwyer. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's here in the top of the 7th. We are now at the 7th inning stretch. Feel free to sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. As usual, I won't torture you guys with my rendition of it. I will, however, take a small break. Don't forget, we still have fast score after tonight's game to see how the rest of the majors fared. Our next game will be tomorrow night. It will be June 6th, 1985. We will take our first look at Milwaukee County Stadium in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which is actually very close to my neck of the woods, and we'll get our first look on the board at the AL East leading New York Yankees and the best team in baseball right now coming into tonight's action, as they will be in Milwaukee to take on the Brewers. Ed Whitson will be going for the Yankees, and Danny Darwin will be going for the Brewers. That should be a good one. Yankees, Brewers at Milwaukee County Stadium tomorrow night. Bottom of the 7th coming up, and Mike Warren is going to come out of the game for the A's. The A's are going to go to the bullpen. And coming in to pitch for the A's is going to be Bill Kruger. 9-10 with a 4.52 ERA. 151 and a third innings pitched, 56 strikeouts, 69 walks, 13 homers in 1985. He will be charged with the top of the Baltimore order, as leading off the bottom of the 7th for the Orioles will be Lacey. Lacey tonight is 1 for 3 with a triple. Kruger will get the sign from Heath. 6-5 Baltimore, bottom of the 7th. Kruger will set. Here's the pitch. That will be a 205, which will turn into a 405 against a righty and a 405 against a lefty. Lacey's going to work a leadoff walk out of the at-bat as Kruger loses control of the heat, just gets away from him a little bit, and Lacey's on with a leadoff walk. The infield will go to double play depth on that one, and here's Dwyer. Dwyer tonight is 1 for 2 with a walk. Kruger will get the sign from Heath. He will set. Here comes the pitch with a 306. And Dwyer's going to get frozen by a slider on the outside corner for strike 3, out number 1. And Ripken now is the batter. Actually, yeah, Ripken's the batter. Ripken tonight is 1 for 2 with a 2-run home run and a walk. Kruger gets the sign from Heath. Infield still at double play depth. Kruger will set. Lacey could try to get the... No, he's not going to try to get the jump here. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That will be a 487. That sounds like trouble against the lefty. 47. Never mind. That's going to be a fly ball into center field, where Murphy is waiting for that one. He'll make an easy catch on the run, and that'll be out number 2. And Murray now steps into the batter's box for the Orioles. Murray tonight is 1 for 3. Kruger trying to get the A's out of this inning. He will get the sign from Heath. He will set. Here's the pitch. That is a 692, which will turn into a 702. And that'll be a 2-out walk for Murray. As Kruger loses control of a changeup this time, that'll sail to the outside corner. And now the Orioles have 2 on with 2 outs. Lynn now the batter. Lynn tonight is 0 for 2 with a walk. Kruger gets the sign from Heath. He will set. Here comes the pitch. That is a 308. And Lynn's going to get frozen by a slider on the outside corner for strike 3, inning over. 2 walks, but the Orioles are not able to do anything with either one of them. And we are now we're still 6-5 Baltimore after 7. At least we don't seem to be having stream problems tonight. Top of the 8th, and leading off for the Athletics, we have Heath. Heath tonight is 1 for 3 with a single. We are going to get some activity in Baltimore's bullpen, as starting to get loose for the Orioles will be Don Ace, the closer. Snell will get the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 227 against a righty, a 227 is going to be a ground ball over to third. Ranging to his left for that one's going to be Gross, but he will make the play. He'll throw that across the diamond to first. Out number 1. And here's Piccolo. Piccolo tonight is 0 for 3. Snell gets the sign from Rayford. I don't know why he got the sign from Heath. I meant to say Rayford. Snell will set, and here's the pitch. That'll be a 252 against a righty. 252 is going to be a ground ball right back to Snell. Snell will fire that over to first as Murray's going to call for that one. 2 outs in the inning. Two outs, and here's Griffin. Griffin tonight is 1 for 3. Snell will get the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 657. That sounds very outish. And that'll be a ground ball over to third. Waiting for that one is Gross, ranging to his right this time, but he will make the play, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's in the top of the 8th. Okay, everything looks good there. Sorry, chewing on some ice. Sheets will lead off the bottom of the 8th. Sheets tonight has the solo bomb that first gave the Orioles the lead back in the 4th. Kruger will get the sign from Heath. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 634, that'll turn into a 644, but that's still just as outish as that'll be a ground ball over to first. Waiting for that one is going to be Baker. He will take that to the bag himself. He'll wave off Kruger coming over to the bag for out number 1. Gross, now the batter. Gross tonight is 1 for 3 with a single. Kruger will get the sign from Heath. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 440. That'll be Gross against a lefty. And a 440 is going to be a ground ball over to second. Just misses giving up a walk. But Gross will come over top of that one, and that'll be Piccolo picking that one up for out number 2. Two outs in the inning, and Sakata now the batter. Sakata tonight is 0 for 3. He grounded into a double play. Kruger will get the sign from Heath. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 391. Sakata will actually extend the inning with a base hit, as he'll get that one just out of the infield. And Sakata will be on with 2 outs in the inning. And Rayford now the batter. Rayford tonight is 0 for 2 with a walk. Kruger will get the sign from Heath. 2 outs in the inning, trying to keep it close for Oakland. Kruger will set. Here comes the pitch. With a 305. And Rayford's going to swing through a curveball for strike 3. That will retire the side. Nothing across except for the hit for the Orioles. Score will remain 6-5 Baltimore after 8. But will we see some 9th inning magic? We saw plenty of 9th inning magic last night as the Blue Jays made liberal use of it to beat the White Sox. Snell is going to come out of the game. The Orioles are going to go to the bullpen, as coming in to pitch for Baltimore is going to be Don Ace. 10-6 with a 3.78 ERA and 14 saves. 88 innings pitched, 67 strikeouts, 35 walks, and 6 home runs in 85. He will be charged with the top of the Oakland order. Leading off the top of the 9th is Steve Henderson. Henderson tonight is 2 for 4 with a single and a home run. Ace will get the sign from Rayford. Fans at Memorial Stadium are loud, hoping Ace can close the game out for the Orioles. He will set, he will kick, and here's the pitch. That is a 464. Henderson against a righty with a 464. Henderson's going to lead off the inning with a base hit into left field. He will not. They need base runners too badly, so he will actually be content with the single. The infield will go to double play depth, and here's Lansford. Lansford tonight is 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Ace will get the sign from Rayford. He will set. What? Oh, I did S7 again because I am a duty head. All right, well, Digital Diamond catches up. We'll at least roll up the at-bat. As Ace gets the sign from Rayford. He will set. Hold on, I did the wrong adjustment. So the infield should be at double play depth, not 1 out. All right, let's try that again. Ace will get the sign from Rayford. He will set. Here comes the pitch. That is a 367. And a 367 is going to be popped up on the infield to first base. Murray will come under that one about a mile high, and that's out number 1. Davis now the batter. Davis tonight is 0 for 4. He's struck out, grounded out, flown out, and grounded into a double play. Ace will get the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is going to be a 625, and a 625 is going to be popped up on the infield once again. This time getting under that is going to be Sakata. He will make the catch, and that is out number 2. And the last chance for Oakland tonight comes down to Dave Kingman. Kingman tonight is 1 for 3 with a double and a walk. 2 outs. Fans at Memorial Stadium are loud, hoping the Orioles can get out of this game with a much-needed win. Ace will get the sign from Rayford. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is going to be a 4-10 against a righty 4-10. And Kingman's going to get frozen by a curveball for strike 3, and game over. Nothing across except for the single for the A's, and this game is over. Final line score coming up. For the A's, 5 runs, or for the Orioles, 6 runs on 7 hits and no errors. For the A's, 5 runs on 10 hits and no errors. Winning pitcher tonight is going to be Scott McGregor. Mike Warren will take the loss. Don Ace will get the save, and Nate Snell will end up with a hold. But of course, we are not done yet, because we still have to ask Fast Score how the rest of the majors fared. So as usual, I'm going to do some cleanup before we get into that one. As Philip Anderson, the official backup record keeper, joins us here at Memorial Stadium just in time for ticker. And yes, does Oakland have the worst record in the majors? If they don't, they're certainly in the conversation for it. But yes, they do have the worst. They do have the worst record in baseball at 13-34 coming into tonight's action, 13-35 coming out of the game tonight. But of course, there won't be another standings update on the channel until the end of July, or until the end of June, I should say, as we're on June 2nd, 1985 in tonight's action. So yeah, Oakland has kind of fallen from grace. They've gone from the defending American League champions from 1991 to now longing for the next baseball replay in 1985. And I'm sure the Orioles are just as happy about how this game's turned out for them tonight. But Baltimore is not doing too hot either. Right now, they would very much be on the outside looking in at a very hot AL East playoff race. As for the current status of the AL West, the less said about that division, the better, I think. And I'm sure, Philip, you will agree with me on that point. Baltimore does have a tough climb in the AL East. What is the record there? I'll look in a second. All I know for sure is that Baltimore is under 500. They're also second from last in the AL East. I have Baltimore at 19-27. Well, it'll be 20-27 as of this game, but I don't update everything as I'm going through the ticker. I sit down after the game's over and do the update that way. So that's what we're looking at there. They are at, I just said it now, I already don't remember. I have them at 19-27. So now let's get ready to ask Fast Score how the rest of the majors fared. So the Orioles managed to stave off a scare from the Athletics and win this one 6-5. But let's see how the rest of the majors fared on June 2nd. Rangers and the Red Sox. Rangers, 863. That is 7. Red Sox, 1526. That is 4. And the Rangers win that one. Royals and the White Sox. Royals, they're both 10s actually. Royals roll a 21, that is 2. White Sox roll a 13, that is 1. And the Royals will win that one. Angels and the Tigers. Angels, 934, that is 4. Tigers, 1113 is 1. The Angels will win that one. Brewers and the Twins. California, Kansas City, maybe Seattle in the AL West. According to my notes, I have California right now as being the only team over 500 right now. Otherwise, after the AL West, after California, the AL West is a dumpster fire. Anyway, Twins or Brewers and the Twins. Brewers, 1355, that is 7. Twins, 1263, that is 8. And the Twins win a shootout. Mariners and the Yankees. Mariners, 933, that is 3. Yankees, 2144 is going to be a lot more than 3. 2144 is going to be 7. And the Yankees more than double up the Mariners. White Sox and the Indians and the Blue Jays in a doubleheader. Game 1. Indians, 351, that is 4. Blue Jays, 1425 is also 4. They will go to extras. Indians roll a 5, minus 3 is 2. Blue Jays roll a 4 plus 0, and Toronto wins game 1. Game 2. Indians, 1351, that is 6. Blue Jays, 2231 is 5, and they will split the twin bill. Cubs and the Astros. Cubs, 816 is 2. Astros, 2524 is 5. The Astros get that win. Expos and the Dodgers. Expos, 1344, that is 5. Dodgers, 635 is 3. Montreal gets that win. Braves and the Pirates. Delightful. All right, well, fortunately I've got the other yellow dice right here. All right, Braves and the Pirates. Braves, 12, I'm going to pull some of these dice up. 1251, that is 6. Pirates, 812 is 1. And the Braves win that one. Mets and the Padres. Mets, 822 is 2. Padres, 2435, that is 6. And the Padres bless that game with a win. Phillies and the Giants. Phillies, 1235, that is 4. Giants, 351 is also 4. They will go to extras. Phillies roll a 2, minus 3 is -1. Giants roll a 1, minus 1 is 0. That'll be a win for the Giants in extras. Cardinals and the Reds. Cardinals, 844 is 4. Or Reds, I should say, 844 is 4. Cardinals, 1253, that is 6. And the Redbirds take that win. After I take a drink, we'll be on to June 3rd. June 3rd, Angels and the Orioles. Angels, 656, that is 6. Orioles, 1434 is 4. And the Angels get that win. Indians and the Red Sox. Indians, 833 is 3. Red Sox, 2352, that is 8. And the Red Sox get that win. Mariners and the Tigers. Mariners, 1414 is 2. Tigers, 1913 is also 2. They too will go to extras. Mariners roll a 4, plus 2 is 6. Tigers roll a 6, minus 1 is 5. And the Mariners win that one in extras. Oakland at the Yankees. Athletics, 1021, that is 2. Yankees, 1612 is 1, and shockingly, the A's will get that win. White Sox and the Rangers. White Sox, 1411 is 0. Rangers, 514 is 1. And the Rangers win a game nobody wanted to win. Mets and the Dodgers. Mets, 443, that is 3. Dodgers, 855 is 6. And the Dodgers will double up the Mets. Phillies and the Padres are both 6s. Phillies roll a 22, that is 2. Padres roll an 11, that's 0, and the Phillies will win that one. Expos and the Giants. Expos, 814 is 1. Giants, 053 is 4. And the Giants pitch a shutout. Astros and the Cardinals. Astros, 051, that is 3. Cardinals, 1131 is also 3. They will go to extras. Astros roll a 1, plus 0. St. Louis rolls a 3, plus 0. That'll be a win for the Redbirds in extras. On to June 4th. Angels and the Orioles. Angels, 1124, that is 3. Orioles, 1362 is 8. And the Orioles win that one running away. Indians and the Red Sox. That was a 3 or 4. Indians, 1044 is 5. Red Sox, 1644, that is 6. Red Sox get that win. Mariners and the Tigers. Mariners, 1834 is also 5. Say it with me, kids. They will go to extras. Mariners roll a 5, plus 2 is 7. Tigers roll a 5, minus 1 is 4. That'll be a win for Seattle in extras. Brewers and the Royals. Milwaukee, 444, that'll be 4. Kansas City, 1532 is also 4. They too will go to extras. Brewers roll a 1, plus 1 is 2. Kansas City rolls a 1, plus 2 is 3. That'll be a win for the Royals in extras. Athletics and the Yankees. Athletics, 943, that is 4. Yankees, 1453, that is 6. The Yankees get that win. White Sox and the Rangers. White Sox, 721 is 2. Rangers, 446 is 4. And the Rangers get that win. Twins and the Blue Jays. Twins, 613 is 1. Blue Jays, 1332 is 4. The Blue Jays get that win. Braves and the Cubs. Braves, 1333, that is 4. Cubs, 1062 is 7. That'll be a win for the Baby Bears. Pirates and the Reds. Pirates, 411 is a goose egg. Reds, 1346, that is 6. And that game belongs to the Reds. Mets and the Dodgers. Mets, 564 will be 7. Dodgers, negative 363 is 4. The Mets pick up that win. Phillies and the Padres. Phillies, 756, that is 6. Padres, 944 is 5. The Phillies will win that one. Expos and the Giants. Expos, 945, that is 5. Giants, 643 is 4. The Expos will get that win. Astros and the Cardinals. Astros, 813 is 1. Cardinals, 1123 is 3. The Cardinals will get that win. On to June 5th. Angels and the Orioles. Angels, 1311 is 0. Orioles, 1532 is 4. The Orioles pick up that win. Mariners and the Tigers. Mariners, 632 is 3. Tigers, 1553 is 7. The Tigers will win that one. Brewers and the Royals. Brewers, 1155 is 6. Royals, 942 is 4. And the Brew Crew wins that one. Twins and the Blue Jays. Twins, 534 is 3. Blue Jays, 1264 is 8. The Bluebirds win that one. Braves and the Cubs. Braves, 763, that is 7. Cubs, 1724 is 4. The Braves will win that one. Pirates and the Reds. Pirates, 1062 is 7. Reds, 1224 is 3. And the Pirates will win that one. Mets and the Dodgers. Mets, 323 is 2. Dodgers, 534 is 3. The Dodgers will win that one. Phillies and the Padres are both 8s. Phillies roll a 44, that is 4. Padres roll a 12, that is 1. And the Phillies will get that win. Expos and the Giants. Expos, 661, that is 6. Giants, 422 is 2. The Expos will win that one. Last up, Astros and the Cardinals. Astros, 614 is 1. Cardinals, 1221 is 2. The Cardinals will pick up that win, and that will do it for Block 15 of this 1985 season replay. Tomorrow night, we will be at Milwaukee County Stadium in Milwaukee, Wisconsin for an American League East matchup, as the New York Yankees will be coming to town, bringing their best record in baseball to Milwaukee to take on the Brewers. As for what else is coming up on the channel, Saturday Mystical Munchies will continue out of the Marvel Eat the Universe cookbook with the entree, Phoenix's Hot Chicken and Egg Oyakodon. Sunday, we're continuing the winter campaign in Arkham Horror, the card game, with the third scenario, as Diana and Ursula find themselves in a dead heat. Wednesday next week, we will be doing some Dragon Age tabletop role-playing game. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care, everyone. The Baltimore Orioles win this tug of war between two teams with pretty bad records, as they take this one from the Athletics by a final score of 6-5. Once again, take care.